of time. I know you guys have questions, so why don't we get to that and get going? Hopefully I can have some intelligent answers. We start over here. Hi.
What was the reasons why you started watching the show and loving it so much, besides the acting and the actors, is all the pop culture references and the music and all of these funny quotes and all the fake IDs always referring to music or TV or something. I was wondering if during the show you would get more involved as an actor in thinking yourself of some pop culture references, or do you just get the script and take it as it is, or do you think of some of the fake IDs yourself, or I don't know, just referencing other things?
Well, yeah. As far as all the references go, that generally is written out before we even see a script, because we're busy filming one episode while the writers are busy writing another episode. So by the time we're done filming one episode, that next script is already done. So a lot of those references are already in the script. I would say the one thing that Jared and I probably lend to the creative aspect is just the way we perform things. The writers will notice what we do and how we do it, and then they might write that or write the play more to that than they would normally. There's a few episodes where we're singing, like singing in the car and stuff like that. And there was a note in the script that said, "and no good singing." Because both Jared and I can actually hold the tune fairly well, so they wanted to make sure that we weren't singing it like, somebody who can sing. We had to sing it like a couple of Winchester brothers. So that was kind of fun. So yeah, it's mainly the writers that do all that stuff.
And just Bon Jovi, what do you really think of them?
They're all right. I don't have a whole lot of their music, but that was a fun scene to play. So, yeah. Over here. Hi. I missed that, and I'm sorry I did. What was it? Yes. Yes, that was a hard pill to swallow. When they said that Paris was going to come on, I think Jared and I both looked at each other like, really? Is that totally necessary? Jared has already worked with her. He did a movie with her, right? House of Wax, I believe. And so I instantly went to him and I'm like, is this going to be a nightmare? What are we getting ourselves into here? And he seemed to be, he was like, no, I think she'll be all right. And she was. She came on, she only filmed one day. She knew her stuff, she knew her lines, she hit her marks, she was very professional. It was funny when meeting her and saying hi to her, she was not a total normal person, but she was a lot less Paris Hilton than the public sees. But as soon as those cameras started rolling, it was like, I was like, okay. So I may be pulling the curtain back a little bit, but what the public gets of her is kind of an extreme version of that person. She's not quite that glamorous. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering, how does it feel to finally meet your Spanish voice?
It's nice. This is actually the third set of foreign voices that I've gotten to meet. I got to meet the Japanese guys, which was a great story actually. This was a few years ago when I was in Japan, doing some promotions for the DVD release for Warner Brothers. And these guys walked in, and I think they were bigger stars than I could ever hope to be. I mean, they walked, this one guy walks in, he's got sunglasses on, he's got like tight white jeans, and he comes up to me, he's like, yeah, I play Dean. And he shook my hand and was like, and I was like, should I get his autograph? This seems very important. So that was kind of fun. But they were very nice. And then I got to meet, actually in Rome, in April, the Italian couple of guys that do our voices, which is cool. It's nice. It's you know, it's good to put a face with somebody you hear. And we've heard it, like, you know, every now and again we'll get a cut or a clip or something from online that shows us the dubbing and voices and stuff, so it's unique. It's different. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Hi.
I was just chatting with you about Joshua Jackson in the art room.
Yes.
Dawson's Creek was the first thing I ever saw you on, and I was just really into it since then. And I really heard you talk about it, like at conventions, and I was really like, if you can share a story. What's the story about Joshua?
A story about Dawson's Creek, about Joshua Jackson. Oh man.
How was the fight scene when you guys had to fight?
Oh, it was, you know what, those can always be tricky. Fight scenes can always be tricky. I mean, you hope you get somebody that is, you know, is a tough guy. Is somebody who is not gonna, you know, whine about getting bumped or bruised or something like that. And Josh was totally that. He's a guy's guy. We got along very well. And another one on the same show, Kurt Smith, who's the same too. He was just he's a good guy. That was a fun. I had a lot of fun on that show. And Josh and I had a lot of laughs.
Are you watching Fringe now?
Do I watch Fringe? No, unfortunately, I don't watch TV.
It's awesome.
Is it? All right. Well, when I run into Josh, I'm sure I will, because he and I both work in the same city. I will mention to him that his fans are following me too, so that's nice.
What I was going to say to you earlier is, when I met him, I didn't see my friend, so if you were to run into him again.
And I will tell him that he's making people miss their flights.
No, he does that, but you can tell him that the girl missed her flight to the university.
Very good. Thanks.
No, no.
Hi.
Nice to
Nice to
meet you.
meet you.
My question is, during the series we see the artistic colors facing kind of creepy, scary, obscure, and supernatural stuff. Pretty much scary things, or maybe Castile. And I was wondering, have you ever had, maybe not that much, but a similar kind of experience?
In real life?
Yeah.
No, I've been lucky enough not to have to deal with Bloody Marys.
So extreme.
No, there have been moments when I've wondered what knocked the dresser over or something to that effect, to open the window. But I generally like to think that it's something practical, like the wind or me when I was sleeping. So no, I don't think that I've run into anything supernatural, but I like to say that if I do, I at least know what to do.